So I would like to give my observations on digital side of ecosystem, what is happening in 2020 and beyond. Uh, Very interestingly, my observation has been that a lot of innovation has happened on the distribution front. In fact, I would like to kind of categorize impact of digital in three spheres. First is, or three categories I would say. First is distribution piece, distribution or marketing or sales piece, what we call. Second is, the devices what we interact with. So basically, how do we, merge, how, how do we do a seamless interaction between virtual and physical. And third is impact of digital itself in, various, lifestyle as a category. 2000 till 2020 2019, what we see is there is a lot of work or innovation which has happened on distribution and sales side, which is primarily driven by growth of I will say high speed internet infrastructure as well as availability of mobile in lot of Indians hand. There to start with, a lot of interaction happened with interesting kind of creatives, but they were primarily static creatives, which has now moved towards, I would say, interactive creatives, where user has started interacting with the brand. Beyond, post 2020 and beyond, what I see is that users will also start interacting with physical devices which they interact with in everyday life, whether it's television or air condition or any other mobility device. It could be car or anything else. The third part where I see is that digital really comes into play is in our lifestyle, various lifestyle categories, whether it's health and well-being, or whether it is mobility, or whether it is what you call as shopping itself as an experience. So these are the trends which I am seeing happening 2020 and beyond. I would also like to give my greatest thanks to IMI for inviting me as a jury member. I have been participating in past events and past digital awards night of IMI. And one of the things I would definitely like to say, I'm very proud to be a member and associated with IMI for past few years, because it's a hallmark platform which rightly represents our category, which is both internet and mobile businesses in India. It is the one which started the whole public policy, I would say positive public policy interaction with government and other stakeholders, brought every businesses on a common platform, and it has become a platform where every business has been exchanging positive notes about positive notes on various strategies we have been deploying, and this has I would say helped in growth of our industry, which is internet and mobile businesses put together. Being part of the jury member of this year, first is I would like to congratulate each and every participant, because compared to past years, I definitely see there is a lot of innovative entries which has come in various categories. And in fact, there have been 8 categories now, and as I see this year, more than 1100 plus participants entries have come into all these 8 to 9 categories which is there. Compared to past, I see there is a lot of innovation, especially in terms of interaction between user and brand itself. Initial days, a majority of campaigns used to happen one way, where user used to interact with creatives on mobile, desktop, and mWeb. This year a lot of campaign has gone where offline experience has been brought online through interactive, content which has been able to which has been used by various players. Good part is because of high speed data infrastructure available in India. The overall experience of user itself has been great, which is leading to fairly high, I would say, click-throughs and conversions, which is positive for both for clients as well as agencies running these campaigns. On the other side, I'll also see the new technology, emerging technologies like bot and artificial intelligence intelligently being used in the current marketing campaigns being implemented by various categories. Interestingly, the earlier marketing innovation used to happen from e-commerce, retail, and banking side. Uh, this year, a lot of entries have come from traditional verticals like FMCG and also automobile and other categories. It clearly shows that these industries have also verticals have realized that users are there on mobile, especially the age group which they want to target. They are on mobile, and they have taken a step forward, in coming out with new concepts with especially with interactive content to engage these users rather than having a static conversation. This is more of two-way conversation happening between the brand. So all the best to all the participants and winners, and see you at the India Digital Award night.